welcome to the clubhouse.
We got to
no hat banging.
I don't want to injure myself.
Just when I thought it was over, here it comes back. Oh my God, it's gonna. Shane forgot to turn it off. It's looping.
I was sitting there and I was trying to pick out some new, fresh stuff as I do for every show, and I ran across another playlist. It's just got all these bangers in them, and I'm like, okay, I got probably another 6 months worth of new material. So, man,
Nice.
Enjoyed it.
Yep.
Good. That was nice. I liked it.
Well, I'll tell you what. Before we go around the room, let's bring up our buddy, because I know he's here on a short time, and this will be a treat for the 73 of you that got here first. We want to welcome Scott to the stream, buddy. Man, we are so glad to see you.
Hey, guys.
Scott, for those that don't know, was it last week or the week before last that you had an accident?
It'll be a week ago tomorrow.
Yeah, so got T-boned, had a horrible accident, but man, we are glad to have you back and glad that you could join us tonight for a short time. Appreciate it, buddy.
Yeah, absolutely. I wanted to at least reach out to you guys and reach out to, because we all share audiences, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, absolutely.
Just like, proof of life. I'm still here. They didn't manage to get me yet. On the flip side, my Borg transformation is coming along nicely.
Did you have him go ahead and put a duplexer in there?
Yeah. Well, what happened? I guess I'll tell you guys a story. I can't talk too much. There's still illegal stuff going on and things. Basically, just I was going to pick up my wife. I had the right of way. I was heading down. I had a clear shot to the street. I was going to make a right turn on. There was cars on the left side with an opening to allow cars to go across the two lanes to go into a shopping center to the right of me. And as I was coming through, this car decided to go through, did not see me, clipped the front or side of my car somewhere, spun me around in a 180 and flipped the truck over.
Wow.
And I landed on the driver's side, all the windows broken. In the process, one of my subwoofers decided to pay me a visit from the back of the car and
oh goodness,
nailed me in the head and put a nice 2.5-inch gash in my skull.
Ooh.
So I got 6 staples up there somewhere. Ended up taking my first trip to a hospital. I haven't been in a hospital since I was born.
Man, you're lucky.
Yeah. It turns out after the MRIs and the CT scans and everything else that I had a fractured T1 vertebrae.
Wow.
And that's always never a good thing, especially when you talk about spinal cord damage and things like that.
Yeah.
So what they had to do eventually, they went in and they put in 8 screws and 2 rods and fused the vertebrae above and below the T1 and then kind of sewed me back together and threw me out. So
wow. So you got an extra 3 dB from all the metal in your head now.
Oh,
right?
yeah. I'll become my own DX commander pretty soon.
Holy shit.
That's terrible to hear, man, but glad you're with us. And they could always be worse, but man, like I said,
yeah,
we were worried. We got that message from Jason and all of us are like, oh shit. So
yeah, I mean, it could have been a lot worse, and I'm just grateful to be around still. And I kind of got upset the other night because I was on Josh's live stream, and I was apologizing to my viewers. Apologize for getting into this wreck because I'm not available to give you guys the videos and stuff, and I kind of felt bad about it. So it's emotional and it's painful, and I'll get through it. But I just appreciate the support.
Absolutely, man.
It's a great opportunity for viewers to go back to the very first video and just watch the playlist, like you're still putting them out there because
Right.
there's some videos you forgot about. Yeah, right.
Yeah, there's some that you probably missed. So just hit play all. That's the best way to do it.
I've got some great videos lined up. I just got to be able to sit upright for long enough to be able to shoot them.
Yeah.
And that's just the hard part right now. Even just doing this right now, I won't be doing a whole lot of appearances, but even just doing this was kind of difficult. But
Scott,
I wanted to get out there and let you guys see me and coming from my words.
Scott, I have to say I'm a little emotional right now because the glorious beard seems like it disappeared.
Oh no, it's they tried to cut it off, and I warned them that they did that, so they'd be going out the window. So
they would be having a visit from Molson. Like I'm telling you that
exactly.
now. That glorious beard. Like I'm almost thinking about suing for emotional damage because I don't see it right now.
The people in the hospital, definitely learned the phrase "fear the beard."
Represent. Thank you.
Yeah, really good team of people in there that took really good care of me. It was my first visit to a hospital, first time staying in a hospital for multiple days, and hopefully my last.
Yeah. Nobody wants to make that trip.
Yeah.
So what's the looking forward? What seems to be the progress or what they're expecting to be the progress over the next coming while?
I'm hoping to have minimal damage and minimal repercussion from this, but we won't know for another 90 days.
Oof.
So about 3 months to figure out what's going on, and if everything's kosher at that point, then I can come back and give a much better progress report. But being that I'm not a doctor nor a lawyer, I really can't give a prognosis at this moment that's going to be worth a crap other than my personal opinion. So hoping for the best.
I'm assuming probably some physical therapy after this is done, and then they'll cut you loose.
Yeah, maybe so. I mean, hopefully not too much. I'm pretty strong, man. I've survived this long, and I've been through a lot of really weird things. This was probably the most violent accident I've ever been in my life.
Yep.
So
I can sympathize with you there, buddy. I rolled an 18-wheeler.
I mean, it happened in seconds. And I'll tell the viewers here and you guys the same thing I told people the other night. Value what you got. Because I was going to pick up my wife, gonna go have dinner, come back home, play with the dogs. And it all went to hell in under a nanosecond. So
Mike says free radios for everyone once the settlement clears.
Yeah, there you go. ICOM 7610s for everybody.
There you go. You got quite a cheer section here in the chat. That everybody's. I don't know if you've seen it yet, but everybody in there is telling you hi and wishing you well.
I appreciate that, guys.
About 100 of them watching at the moment.
I'll get back in the saddle as quickly as I can. I just gotta, it's been the hardest part has been I'm so active from 7:30 a.m. until midnight. I'm a nonstop train.
Yeah.
And for me to sit down on a couch on my rear end and do nothing is probably the most frustrating part, aside from just the constant pain in my neck.
Yeah.
So
literally.
Yeah, literally.
But that's pretty much it for me, guys. I appreciate you letting me on and everything.
Yeah.
And, I'll continue to watch the show from my bed. But I'm trying. You guys are the only ones keeping me sane. Watching my fellow YouTubers doing their shows and stuff is the only thing that's keeping me sane and keeping me informed what's going on. So smash that like button, guys.
Yeah, well, we appreciate it, man, and appreciate you swinging by the show here so to take a chance to say howdy to everybody, man. We really appreciate it. I was shocked when you sent me that message. I sent it over to the guys in our private chat, and I was like, "Holy cow, he's here!"
Yeah. Well, I wanted people to know the severity of this. This wasn't like just a fender bender or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this was huge.
A lot bigger deal, a much bigger deal than I ever want to be in ever again. So.
And when Scott does something, he goes big.
Yeah,
exactly.
Go big or go home, right?
It's like when you started your YouTube channel, it's like, who the hell is this guy? He come out like news broadcast, already polished up.
That's kind of my MO.
There is no going back watching Scott's first video and how he improved later. He come out the gate great.
Yeah, he came out 100%.
I try. Yeah, I try to do what I can. I mean, look, I got all you guys to compete with. That's you guys are a hard act to follow. All of
there's no competition with us. We don't talk ham radio. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. This is the non-ham radio show.
I'm speaking of the YouTuber community as a whole. I mean, you guys really inspired me, and I'm here because you guys were around and helped me get to where I am. So.
Well, you take care of our website, and he's our official webmaster. So Scott keeps the people from overseas hacking into the Clubhouse database. Not that there's anything in there, but we appreciate your donating your server space and your time when we call you in the middle of the day and say we can't figure this out.
Hey, no problem, man. It's what I do, man.
It's like right on a Zoom call, and usually it's me. It's something stupid, simple that I miss. So. We appreciate you, buddy.
I'll tell you a quick story before I go.
Yeah.
About 4 minutes after I got out of surgery and they put me back up in my room, of all the things I could have or should have done, what I did was I reached for my phone. I went onto Facebook on one of my groups that I got a lot of friends in, and went live.
Oh my God! Please tell me that's still available.
Oh, it's still available, and I was just
I know how
even
you
when
feel.
I'm messed up, I'm trying to stream somewhere. So dedication. Right?
Reminds us of episode 34 or 36, one or the other.
Still wrong. It's okay.
One of them 30s.
All right, guys. Well, let me get out of your hair so you guys can continue your show, and I do appreciate everything. But
yes, sir.
I'll be back on as soon as I can.
Hey,
Bless
thanks
you,
for
Scott.
hopping in, buddy.
Take care of
guys.
yourself.
Listen, Scott, you have a whole community behind you rooting for you, and
I
we're
really
here.
appreciate it. You guys have no idea. I really appreciate it.
If
Yes,
you need
sir.
anything, you let us know. And our community has been more than helpful in many other cases. And I know that Kate MRD put a link to a GoFundMe that Jason decided to start for you.
Yeah.
And so we would
I
encourage.
haven't checked. I have no idea what it's even up to now, but I just even the fact that somebody thought about that for me, it means the world to me.
It's almost
we
halfway
would-
to the goal. So
We would encourage everybody if you have the ability, if you have if you don't have the ability, don't do it. But if you have the ability to help out, click the GoFundMe link, and let's help Scott out in this time of need. And Scott, we're here for you. You need anything, your brothers are always here to help you out, man.
I appreciate it, guys. Y'all have a great night, and I'll be watching you from the bedroom. So
Get some rest, buddy.
all right, man.
rest easy, Scott.
All right,
We love
bye.
you, brother.
See ya.
That's
Man,
awesome.
oh man.
Damn.
Good to
awesome
see.
that he came. That's
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see him. So
Yeah, absolutely.
I think
Man, that's why it burns my butt when I see folks leaving that gap for folks to turn in. Like, no, you just sit there and wait your turn. I've seen so many accidents happen like that.
Oh yeah, there was a spot here that right in front of the Dunkin' Donuts, ironically enough, that used to be bad about that, and they finally put a raised median in so people couldn't come across.
It's the only way you can stop it.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's annoying for the folks turning that wants to go left or something sometimes. But
Yeah, there's other places to get out to get to a light, especially when they just put in the chicken salad chick. So go through their parking lot, come out at a light, be good to go.
Yeah, you always see people leaving that gap, and I'm like, you can't see that other, that car right around there. So it's like,
yeah.
what's this question here? Hey, Clubhouse, should we send these to Scott? I think we should.
Yeah, I would say we should.
that'd be probably a good idea.
Let's
I know
do it.
I know I'm gonna get yelled at, but I couldn't resist. So
I don't care.
y'all know the
pay
drill.
it forward.
Yeah,
We're gonna
exactly.
pay it forward. Either that or buy me a coffee until I don't know. What do you guys think this weekend sometime? Right?
Yeah,
So
we'll do it through the week.
All right, that's our commitment.
That way nobody gets a cut of it. We just send all the money straight to Scott.
Beautiful.
Well-
Let's do the round table.
Yeah, Steve, buddy, we'll start with you. How's the week been, and what's shaking?
Jesus, it's been another busy one. I haven't had time to do anything. Got through the technician class this past weekend. Updated or upgraded one of our YouTube buddies to general.
Nice.
So a Kilo Delta 9 SSB. Got his
Thank you,
general.
Radioactive Ryan, for the $10 super chat. Appreciate it, buddy. And we got your note there.
And two of my students got 100% on the exam.
Nice.
So
And one of them's
Worked out
not
well.
KD9 SSB.
nope. No, he actually tested before the rest of my class did.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So
Special treatment.
that's right.
It's called Australian privilege.
No, it's called YouTuber privilege.
Yeah,
And
there
it
you
actually
go.
goes for anybody that reaches out to me. I'll create a special session.
Has anyone reached out from the extra by April things of the weekend? Has any of them already tested
Yes.
that you
You'll
know
see
of?
them-
Oh, yeah.
You'll see them highlighted yellow.
Ooh, okay, cool. Oh, are they in the spreadsheet?
In the spreadsheet. Yep.
Okay, I don't want to expose the spreadsheet, but that's good to see.
I
They've
We've
been putting
already got people doing it.
They've been putting in some work in that chat, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh yeah.
We've
like-
also.
I don't know if I could go back and pass it today, but
Oh,
You
I'm
should
glad
try
I
to.
did.
I can tell you, I could not pass the technician from teaching it. I bombed some of those questions hardcore. So
Look at this. So, Jody,
Wow.
I agree. He does make us look quite handsome on the About Us page at hamradioclubhouse.com. If you haven't been to the website.
My profile picture looks really good if you've had a couple beers in you.
I was gonna say mine looks great if you've had some beers in you.
Thank you, Steve.
Absolutely.
Fantastic,
I love-
guys.
I love Beer Snacks profile picture. What is
You
it?
should
That's
share
that-
your screen for those that haven't seen it.
Oh yeah, hold on. Let me get rid of a couple of tabs here.
Oh, those tabs.
No, it's work. It's work tabs that has nothing to do with you guys. So.
So what you do is you pull that tab out, you hide the
Oh,
other tabs.
Go away, Mr. Computer Nerd. There you go. So Beer Snack.
Yeah.
Super
and then there's
Steve.
Super Steve.
That's
He looks a
great.
little bit like Kim Jong Un or Kim Jong Jong. What is it? The North Korean guy. He
Yeah.
looks like the North Korean guy in a Superman outfit. What is that?
I have no idea.
Should zoom in
We'll
on
have to
that.
ask Scott next
Thanks,
time he's
man.
around.
I was gonna say,
Look at that!
let
Look
me
at
drop
that beautiful
17
stuff
pounds
right
and you'll
there.
Get one of me under a parachute.
Right.
So
And a case of Molson.
yeah.
You can't get enough of the
That's right.
Molson. Steve, any videos coming out? Got anything coming out?
If I can find time to film, work has been busy.
Kind of the feeling.
Well, I actually just got tasked with some travel opportunities.
Oh.
And much like our buddy Walt, I can't say where,
Ah.
but
We'll
maybe
find out when you do a POTA.
I was about to say, when the
Well-
POTA logs are uploaded, we'll know for sure.
So there is no POTA on a big steel frame floating in
Oh.
the middle of nowhere.
Well, that sucks.
So
There's great propagation, probably though.
Yeah, no kidding.
yeah, but they have HF too. So
If you
I
get
just-
close enough to an
they
island,
use
though,
their
you can do
radios.
islands on the air.
You just use their stuff. You ain't even got to bring
Yeah.
yours.
Yeah, exactly.
well,
I'm checking the
1500
IP
watts
address
before
of
they
this
start.
radio. I need to
1500
see what
watts is
the-
where they start. Come on.
Well, that's perfect.
Someone unroll that VLF. I want to make some contacts.
I need to check the data feed in this equipment here. Network flow.
No, what I can say is 2 of the ships that I get to go on are the bookends of my father's career. The ship he commissioned when he first got his commission as an officer, and the one he retired off of.
Wow,
Nice.
So
that's cool. So
life
it's a
is good.
boat,
Yeah.
not an oil platform. That's a steel structure sitting in the middle of the ocean.
Right.
It's a canoe.
It
Canoe,
moves
right.
under its own power.
So Steve, we should. So Scott just kind of ratted someone out, but he says those were the images I was given. So who gave Kim Jong Un and Superman outfit for Steve?
I would say
And
that
I'm
was
okay
probably,
with a case of beer. I'm okay
That's
with a
probably.
case of
I would say that's Izzo.
I
No,
think
I
If I was a
Izzo was
gambling
in,
man.
he was in charge of that. I think.
That guy right there.
I think
Shane.
it was Shane.
No,
Yeah,
it was not me. That
Yeah,
Izzo was in
nonsense.
charge of putting that website
No,
together.
It was Izzo. I know.
I
it
did the
was.
contest page, but Izzo did the rest of it.
Okay. It's the webpage that really does nothing for you. So if you want to, check out the hamradioclubhouse.com.
We have propagation
And,
page there. If you want to check your daily propagation, you can visit our site.
I should
You can?
visit that.
Yeah.
Do you know that right now?
Shane's
I
the only
just
one
opened-
that uses our site.
who
guess.
uses it?
Shane.
Me. It's the starting page when I fire up my browser. What are you talking about?
Now, I'll be curious how many
Gotta get
guests
that.
we've had on our webpage.
I'm sure we could find out. I just have to log into the backside.
Yeah,
I don't think I have a counter up there.
Yeah, it ain't GeoCities no more. We ain't got counters at the bottom of the page.
GeoCities.
Carlos mentioned that today, and I was like, "God, that's old."
What's sad is if I mentioned that with the two guys I work with, they wouldn't even know what I was talking about.
They would have no idea. Yeah.
No.
Oh well. I was thinking about that today. What was it? My son, we went on Saturday to go look for a car for my son to buy because he's just about to get his license, And I was at work. I was talking with people about it, and I was like, I'll be driving for 40 years soon. No, 24 years soon. I was like, holy cow. Like how time passes. I feel so old, guys. Like,
Yeah.
It's insane. And I'm like not even close to halfway up. I'm not even 40 yet. I mean, my kids are like my daughter's
you're complaining like you're old.
My daughter's 18.
Everybody else on this screen is older than you.
Listen, I'm not 40 yet, but my daughter's 18. I've been working like crazy since I was 16. I just feel old. I'm like, I like limp at nighttime when I get home from work. Like I limp all night. It's insane. I was out. Where was I the other day? I was somewhere and my ankle gave out on me. Like that's how bad it is. My ankle gives out on me. It's Jesus.
You're not old. You're just high mileage.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Steve, before we leave you, what's on the sandwich back there? I see dinner's still sitting.
Yeah,
in your
that's
background.
It's like, hello, I'm still here.
You got it from my buddy
it smells
Jared.
really good in here.
That's the spicy Italian. No, that bastard can go to hell, and I will say it out loud.
All right.
The Smoking Ape couldn't believe it, Molson. You're not 40.
I'm not 40.
Are any of us on stream right now 40?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over
the camera adds a couple years to my look.
I was gonna say, wait. Joe just hit 40, if I remember.
Joe just
correctly.
He had a belated birthday, buddy.
I'm fresh in the game, man.
You got a
Still
lot,
learning.
man.
a lot less gray than the rest of us have.
I cut it off.
You got the Just for Men out.
Yeah.
Make sure it stays red.
Damn.
Look at this. What is it? Somebody says, holy crap. Bob says, holy crap, my kids are older than Molson. Yeah. But I think I have more mileage than the average person. I'll just tell you that.
And then you last week you were all like clean cut, beard was all trimmed up, looking presentable.
I went to bed at 3:00 in the morning. I was up at like 6 this morning. Like
sounds like me.
Yeah. I feel old, guys. I'm telling you, it's not because I'm just making this shit up.
It's just because you got a lack of sleep is all. You're not that old.
It's bad enough. Look. See this? Yeah. This is the worst part. Like
Ed says, wait till you hit 50, son.
If I make it to 50.
Ron wants to know if you've applied for AARP yet.
I don't even know what is that.
Scout. Scout says bunch of whippersnappers complaining they're old. Back in my day, there was 2 Germanys. I keep forgetting we always have to say hi to the folks in the podcast.
Yep.
The
Hello, podcast.
The podcast is doing fantastic. We have another record-breaking download month going so far. We're almost at 1,400 downloads for the month.
Nice.
Somebody's playing it on loop.
1,400
Good
suckers.
And we love every one of them.
Y'all are the best.
Here I am. I'm like, what the heck is AARP? And then I look it up, and it's American. Like I'm like, no, we have other synonyms, whatever you call them for that. Like acronyms.
Four Wheel and Redneck says, "Is it carp?"
It is actually CARP.
Not the bottom feeding fish, but the Association for Retired Canadians.
Well, I'm not going to say it. There's a bad joke I can make, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to bite your tongue, Dan. Bite your tongue.
Lon says, I've gotten a few letters from AARP that says it's a final notice.
They keep sending them.
They just keep sending them. Jim wants to know, is it Canadian Retired Associated Persons?
I don't know.
So you know what you do with the final notice ones, right? If they have the prepaid, you don't have to put a stamp on the envelope, return envelope, because it's metered. you just start stuffing all your trash mail as much as you
I was
can
just
in
about to say, am I the only one that does that?
it.
'Cause-
Add some gravel in it, to weigh it down, and slap that baby in the mailbox.
And then when they get, that eventually it slows down. You don't get quite as many.
It's
You
the see, I don't think FEP Labs or Jim was really he just wanted to make the abbreviation crap. You see, the Canadian Retired Association person. It's the Canadian Association of Retired Persons. But we have CPP, which is the Canadian Pension Plan, and then all the other stuff. We have all the other stuff. We have our.
You have all the things.
All the things. The question
All the
is,
things.
the question is, do you pay into all the things? That's the question.
Of course you do. You always pay into all the things, whether you get use out of it or not.
Yeah, exactly. I will say though, ever since I busted that one car warranty company, and they sent me that check for $1,000, I haven't got a car warranty call since.
Dang.
Not one. So I'm on somebody's blacklist, I guess, or everybody's blacklist. They're like, hey, we didn't mess with this guy.
You know what? I while we're on the topic of old age pension, all
Is
that
this
other
80
stuff,
meters?
no here, I wish when I was younger, that somebody would have told me that when you start working young, start putting into your retirement.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Start right away.
Yeah.
Even if it's a little amount. So if you're young, 18, I know there are some that Mike's son, when you get a job, start putting into your RSPs or into your pension. That's what I
pray that my oldest son that just turned 18 and started working for the city, getting state retirement, will listen to me to stay.
Yes.
Do it.
State retirement is nice. Good
you ain't
benefits.
You ain't got to drive the street sweeper for 30 years, but you can move around. Just stay in the retirement system.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I thank you, Sam, for bringing us back to focus. Sam says, I thought we were talking about weather tonight.
We got to get through introductions first, and we all know that takes half an hour.
We're already at 30 minutes.
I know,
Sonny,
right?
let me
Joe
tell
Brett,
you about my week.
yeah, we don't have to go to Molson because he's already told us all his entire intro for today. So Joe Brett, how's your week been?
Well, this could have been better, but it's been fun as well. I think Sunday, just around lunchtime, my sinuses and allergies decided to go, boom, I'm here. So I've been suffering with that a little bit. But I had some radio fun in the contest. I got on there and made a few contacts. And
what contest was it?
The CQ Worldwide Sideband.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I made a lot of new countries to my logbook that I was able to get, and I've reiterated to myself that this big old amp back here really doesn't make that big of a difference.
Really?
It's only spend the money on it. Antenna first. Antenna. All right. The only thing I've noticed this amp does for me in comparison is at 100 watts. When I'm hearing myself on WebSDR, I may fade in and out a little bit on my signal strength. I turn that on. I'm still just as loud, but I'm consistent.
But you don't fade.
Yeah. So anyway, it helps sometimes. Sometimes it don't. There was one contact who I was on my 80 meter loop, and he heard my call sign, but then he was having trouble copying me. And I just went over there to the tuner and happened to flip over to my vertical, and God, the S meter went double on him. So I'm like, I went back to him, and he had no problem copying me. So it's all in the antenna. Other than that, I'm preparing for the Mississippi QSO party. There's my county checklist.
When is this?
That's this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I've also got Missouri's county list printed out. And Louisiana is also. So you got 3 QSO parties this weekend. There goes a splinter. Sorry. Darn desk. You got Louisiana, Missouri, and Mississippi QSO parties going on. And then there's I got an email invitation on an SP contest or something. I don't even know. Where's my phone? It's a DX contest for somewhere else in the world. So they got that going on too. But yeah, SP DX contest. Same
Sam,
day,
he
same
surprises
time.
everybody. Sam says, I didn't think Joe Brett talked this much. We just got to give him the opportunity.
So other than that, yeah, I'm not through yet. Loading right into this. Hold on. I got ADHD. You'll make me forget what I'm saying. We also survived some bad storms in the state.
Yes.
What I call shoot the gap. Some to the north, some to the south. And Thursday we'll be going down and cooking for a lot of the folks down there at some of the places that was hit, and then we'll come back to do some contesting. Go ahead, I'm done now.
Listen, the real question that the viewers have is, was the drone squad called out this week?
No.
Okay.
I don't know the squad.
Oh, I mean the unit.
It's the aviation unit, man.
Oh, the aviation unit.
Yeah.
Do you guys all go in with like those bomber jackets and like, you know, the patches and stuff?
I ain't found one on eBay yet that fits me, but I'm looking.
You know what? I'm gonna find one. I'm gonna send it to you.
I did. People around the office was giving us so much crap like Daniel does. So I found on eBay some drone pilot wings. They're made out of plastic, you know? So we got those on our little boards in our office.
The aviator sunglasses.
I'm totally finding an Amazon deal for a bomber jacket. I'm gonna like get it customized in the back, like stitched. K5YVY Bomber Squad Leader Commander. That's what it's gonna say down the back. And then we're gonna get you a pair of like, I don't know, cheap knockoff Oakley aviator glasses. That's what I'm getting you. When's your birthday,
the aviators are Ray-Bans, but okay.
You know what? No, you know, well, whatever. Ray-Bans. Sorry there, Steve Superman.
Hey, I like my Oakley.
Super Steve.
See, he's Super Steve because he's a super shopper. He knows all the brand names. But that's what I'm getting you as your belated 40th birthday present, Joe.
That'd be deeply appreciated.
I'm going to look this up now. Custom.
That's his project for us tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like, I'm not participating in the rest of the stream. I'm just going to go work on this bomber jacket. Well, since we're 34 minutes in, I guess we should probably let folks know that we're going to try to do a little bit of a format change. And in that meaning, we're going to try to keep the live stream to an hour. And then we're going to throw it over to Discord for the after chat. And those of you that want to continue forward throughout however long, and I'm going to say it, the people in the after chat are really nice because they're in there right now. So we have a watching party of a bunch of people talking crap while we're streaming. But so we're going to try to keep the main stream to an hour, and then we're going to send everybody over to the after chat over on Discord. Links to the Discord are going to be at the bottom of the description of the video. And if we run over, we run over. We want to try to set the expectation of that it'll be an hour here, and then however long you want to hang out with us after that. And there we go. Steve puts it in the chat.
But not necessarily. All right.
I said try.
Nobody really agreed with me, but my suggestion was we would go for an hour, you know, and but if it was something that just kept on going, it just keeps going. You know?
Sure.
If it's a banger, yeah.
We have to put some sort of parameters on it. And Sam says, y'all have a format with a question mark? Yes, we sit around and shoot the shit for 2 hours every Tuesday night. And sometimes we talk about ham radio, and most of the time we don't.
Format is different than topic.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this is amazing. Joe, what size jacket do you wear? I'm seriously.
You're gonna have to wear this on stream. You know this, right?
Well, I guess it depends on the brand, but I'll say a 2X so it fits over all the other equipment and stuff.
There you go.
All the other accoutrement.
Mr. 9 Hours says we should at least do 2 hours.
Can you get a bomber jacket with because you know you are a 5.0 with like armor plating integrated into it? That would be amazing. That would be
usually the perk of flying is being away from where you need that stuff.
Listen, you're only a drone operator, okay? You're not that kind of pilot. Okay?
You're the very least aviation of the aviation wing.
You're the honorary member.
400 feet.
You're the honorary member of the aviation party. Okay,
you're the wish version of the aviation wing.
I did do a couple of the guys a solid one time. They were on a traffic stop down the road from where we was searching for somebody. So I was like, I'm getting kind of bored searching for a guy I can't find. And so I fly down to the traffic stop, and I come about head level and do an orbit around them. And you could see the guy standing behind the car looking. I asked the officer later, I said, what did he say to you? He said, man, is that a damn drone? And he's like, yeah. You better watch it.
We got our eyes on you, son.
That would be pretty odd to see.
I don't know if Chris is upset with me or if he's kind of sarcastic, really. I'm just joking, okay?
Mike says Steve's sandwich in frame is going to become the new Kate Emerdy cat banana toy.
Right.
So now you have to bring a sandwich every week so that everyone can try to guess what type of sandwich it is.
Is it really a sandwich? Because he's not chewing on it.
I'm trying to be nice.
Right? He's not like Molson who eats on stream.
Okay, maybe you are going to get the... Maybe you are going to get the Wish version of the jacket because this website's 4 interest free installments from $72.21 a month.
Well, how about you just look for like a windbreaker or something?
There you go, or one of those ponchos that you can have something printed on the front of it. Steve's family has somebody that can print on those.
Yep.
Okay, so should we talk weather?
Oh, we did.
Sure. Yeah.
There was some storms.
We touched on it.
I just wanted to go ahead.
I gotta share this with you guys.
I'm just gonna go stream on my own damn channel and talk about weather.
How do I? Hold on, I gotta show this to you. I think Joe, let me know what you think about this. I think you would look fantastic in this.
Well, y'all discuss that. I'm gonna refill my beverage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So Joe, what do you think of like?
Oh Jesus!
A little bit of this.
Wow.
You think that would work? A onesie?
Absolutely. Yeah. I'll wear it for you.
Oh my god!
Genius of love. Where's my mouse? Get this off.
Jesus.
There you go.
Mm.
So Joe, how often you get called out to do the drone stuff, man?
It varies. I mean,
yeah.
Sometimes, 1 month we.
What the heck?
Shane forgot to cut his mic off.
No, his mic's off. What is that?
Hey, Shane. Now you know what he does when he has to refill his cup.
He's muted.
Anyway.
Wow.
So, yeah, it varies, you know.
God, I hope he heard that.
He left his headphones on the desk. Jeez.
Which one of you guys play that audio clip? Anyways, he's gonna be.
I mean, he must have had like a wireless mic with him or something. I don't know. Oh Lord!
All right. So what were your? So then he's gonna be so.
I can't wait. I wish I could see his face when he.
What did I miss?
Podcast.
You forgot
What
to.
did I
You
miss?
don't want to know.
I didn't go to the bathroom. Which one of you assholes was playing me peeing in the pot sounds over the? I heard from across the room. I heard something coming out of my headphones, and I was like, "What in the hell are they playing?" Jerks! Hate all y'all, every damn one of you. Why am I doing this? 106 freaking episodes I put up with this.
That's releasing.
Yeah. Now they're gonna think I don't wash my hands or flush. Way to go.
See, you just admitted that, so.
I didn't. I said they gonna think I do.
But he's in his own house, touching his own things. Not our problem.
Scott says, do they do that from the hot air balloon? To answer the question, no, I haven't peed on anyone yet. Yet being the key word.
The operative word there.
Yeah. Brian, you are correct. If that was me, I would have been singing. My Little Pony or something like that.
Supposedly I'm losing it. Dave says I'm losing it. Awesome.
What are you losing?
I don't know, but I think I found the picture of the Clubhouse meetup.
Oh Lord.
Oh, no.
Amazing. Yeah. I'll share a picture with you guys. Anyways, let's talk about weather. So Joe,
Yes.
pretty scary stuff going on over there. Do you guys see the video of that? It's a truck. It's a custom truck that like it screws into the ground, and then the tornado went right over it.
Sean,
Dude, that is
Sean Casey, I believe.
That is insane. Do we have a link to that video?
Oh, we
No.
weren't prepared to have
We
a
weren't.
link to that video.
I wasn't prepared to that for that. I had other links.
Well, that video is pretty amazing. I'd love to share with the viewers because
Reed Timmer also has he had one too where that has the hydraulic spikes that drop in there. It's called the Dominators.
Yeah,
it's
the Dominators.
The video. If people haven't seen it, essentially the video you're looking through the dashboard, you hear like this hydraulic rams, and then all of a sudden you just see the whole tornado go right over top of the truck, and everything's vibrating and things flying by, and it's pretty intense to watch. I couldn't imagine being in that truck. Those guys, and they don't seem nervous at all, eh? If you guys watch the video, like they're
in a tank.
Well, yeah, but come on, those things lift up everything, tear houses apart, flip over semi.
Not if you can't get wind underneath it.
Sound right.
And that thing squats to the ground, then it sticks spikes into the ground.
So you talking about those vehicles? You remember Shane? I know you remember the original Dominator. It looked like Clifford, the big red dog, going down the road.
Yeah.
I got to take a baseball bat to that.
So I met Reed when he had Dominator 4. When I was out on a chase, we were pulled off to the side of the road and I was adjusting my GoPros and that damn thing comes driving up and he was like, y'all need some zip ties. And he like threw these like bag of zip ties at us so that we could zip tie our GoPros down.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
They were in town. They were in town one day. And he's like, here, take this baseball bat. We were sitting there looking at it. He's take this baseball bat, hit it hard as you can. And we're like, no, that's okay. He's like, no, seriously. You know how he's always amped up and stuff.
Oh yeah,
it
lives on drinks.
Yeah. So we hit it with the bat a few times. He would come and stay in town whenever he was having remember Hyperion Technologies in Tupelo was doing his own vehicle radar. So he'd come stay in town when he was visiting them.
That's what it's called. It's called a TIV. It's a Tornado Intercept vehicle. That's what it was.
Yep.
Pretty amazing.
That was Sean Casey, and he did that. He built that thing so that he could make a movie about tornadoes that he put out. I don't remember the name of it, but he did put it out.
It was on IMAX. That would be neat to watch.
That was an IMAX camera mounted up in that bubble up at the top.
We don't have any IMAXs around here, so.
You got to drive to Memphis?
Yep. And I ain't going there.
I don't blame you.
Pretty sad that started out as a Dodge 3500.
Yep.
Good God.
No telling how much money he spent on that.
Oh, I don't even want to know.
Thanks to the 114 of you that are live in the chat right now who are here to expect weather, and we're 45 minutes in and we haven't talked about weather. So this is come to be expected from the Ham Radio Clubhouse, or the
which means that we're most likely going to go past our.
We're not going to make the hour.
Yeah, no, we're not.
We're going to try. Like I said, we're going to try. I'm not saying we're going to be successful at it, but we're going to set the expectation.
So, Joe, you're closer to where this tornado went through. So, how's the community activating, or like not just ham radio, but what's happening locally to help out? And then what's the ham community doing, and what specifically are they using to help out in this disaster? Do you know?
No. No,
fuck it. Fuck it. I quit.
I applaud you for trying, Molson. I do. I really do.
Genuine questions about a friggin' topic we're supposed to talk about. And here we go. Oh, no.
Well, always going to talk about wind.
I'm going to keep looking for aviator jackets, okay? So,
my thought is, Joe has other radios he has to play with. when the fecal matter hits the rotating oscillator. So.
Yeah, so I don't. As far as the ham
link to
radio stuff, I don't know.
in Discord, by the way, I saw that in chat.
I haven't heard of anything, but I hadn't been listening a whole lot either for local chatter. I'm sure they're doing something.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you guys follow Ryan Hall. He's got a cool YouTube channel called Ryan Hall, y'all. He's a weatherman that turned to YouTube, but they were down there cooking meals, and I think they took like a couple trailer loads. They got generators and baby formula and water and all kinds of stuff for people. He just loaded up a couple truckloads and took it down there. They were going between the two cities. I know Rolling Fork. I was thinking Rolling Rock, the beer. Sorry. And then there was the other one that started with an A. I don't remember what that one is either. But they were going between those two and some of the outlying areas, handing out cash as well as supplies for people, including generators and stuff like that. So go follow Ryan Hall, y'all, on YouTube, especially if you like no bullshit fun. He makes forecasting fun.
I don't give online weather folks that's not actual meteorologists stuff. I don't give them a lot of credit, but this dude is doing it good.
Yeah. So. And then his the meteorologist, climatologist that was with him, Andy Hill, he's doing some new stuff on YouTube now where he's doing forecasting and stuff a little bit more in depth than Ryan does. Ryan keeps it kind of the 50,000 feet level so that everybody can understand it. Makes it simple and yeah, check him out, Ryan Hall. Yeah, we need to try to get him. I wonder if he'd come on the Clubhouse. I know he's got 6 gazillion YouTube followers, but I wonder if he'd come talk to us about weather. When he sees this stream, he goes, "They didn't even mention weather. Now they want me to come on about weather."
Yeah.
So I was watching a Ryan Hall. I think it was when one of the hurricanes was going in there, and where I don't know. Your whole country gets hit by hurricanes, but there was a hurricane going, and I think it was Miami or something like that, and he had these cameras set up on like street signs and stuff like that, and they were able to see the water rushing in. And I swear I don't understand. My cell phone signal drops out when I go into my house, and here they are in the middle of a bad storm, and they're getting like beautiful signals out in the middle of this storm. Like, I don't know. There's some professional companies should take some pointers from some hobbyists there, because I don't know how these guys get coverage. I can't even get my cell phone signal. I'll be driving home. Yeah, well, yeah, but so how does he set up his own network? What kind of thing is he doing?
So people were buying these devices, and then he just connected everybody together. And then he had some that he set up himself. But yeah, they do more than just do video. They actually have meteorological readings that, it does pressures and wind speeds and temperatures and stuff like that feeds data back in, and it actually goes to a dashboard that you can see all that information.
You know who's in the chat? I think he's still there. Is Ben, and Ben's quite active with weather events. And
Ben's drinking over in the Discord.
Oh.
Why?
He's over there with Shaq and Greg.
Oh boy.
So much for that.
But he is, spotterjetting amateur radio. I can't remember the name of stuff. Did I get it?
Yeah.
Okay. Drop his link if you can. He's drop him a subscription. Amateur radio, that's it. Spotterjetting amateur radio. It's got some really cool stuff in there. So do we actually want to talk about radio? I've got a few things that I just wanted to mention.
Absolutely.
Okay, go ahead.
So the whole point of tonight's deal was more or less based because spring is here and severe weather season's here. It's here early, and it came in like a wrecking ball, as Miley Cyrus would say. And I just wanted to make sure that people had some basic information, basic sites that you could go to, resources that you could have if you have any questions or anything like that. So I compiled a list of websites that I use. So if you're watching your local weatherman, there you go. Steve has his own system set up.
Yep.
So if you ever look at your local, the weatherman says the weather's going to be bad, and it could be bad, X amount of days in advance. Well, there's a couple of sites you can go to get a little bit more information on that. So let's start with the Storm Prediction Center's website. I'm going to go full screen with that. That way it looks better. But the Storm Prediction Center, it is all the links to these websites are going to be down in the description if you like. But this basically will update the mesoanalysis side of it will update on the hour. These will update on the right side of the page where you see your day 1 convective outlook, day 2 fire weather, day 2 convective. All that stuff will update throughout the day. So you can keep this page up and kind of refresh it coming up to the event that they say that's going to happen. And then if you need to get more detailed information, then you can just pop over to the mesoanalysis page. I normally will pick Texas, and it will bring you down to a level here where it's more localized. And you have the option on the right hand side of seeing the day 1 outlook. And anytime they do a mesoscale discussion mesoscale discussion, or anytime they issue any severe weather watches and warnings, all that stuff's going to pop up on the right hand side. And I think it's just a good place to kind of get a bearing of what's going on. And then if you're looking for free radar pages, the government actually does give us something for free. Radar.weather.gov. They just released this, so you can go with the National Mosaic, or you can actually drill down to your local site. And on your local site, it will also do watches, warnings, etc., etc., etc. Have y'all used that page before?
No, but that actually looks like a pretty good page.
It is. I really like it. And let's find somewhere that's actually got weather going on. The resolution's not like if you were going to use one of those apps that you pay for that's got the smoothing and stuff like that. It's not quite as precise as one of those, but it does a really good job. And most of it's like point and click. So like if you've got a warning out there, that stuff's going to all pop up in the top page up here for your marine warnings, or if you got severe thunderstorm warnings, tornado warnings, any of that stuff will all pop up in whatever view that you've got. And like I said, I've got the links for all this are going to be in the description. If you're just looking for a place to get just your National Weather Service, the National Weather Service page has been revamped. Looks pretty good. You can drill down to your local area, and all the graphics that your local weatherman uses is actually put out by the National Weather Service, so you can check it out there. If you're a ham radio operator, or if you're ham radio adjacent, and you would like to know what the local Skywarn net frequencies are, weather.gov, there's a link down there that will tell you which repeaters that your Skywarn nets are going to be held on. And this pretty much covers nationwide. Let's see. National. So if you don't have, well, first off, everybody should have a weather radio. But if you don't, you can actually use a Baofeng, however you want to say it, and you can tune into the frequencies and listen to the NOAA weather radio. And all of them are listed. And then if you click on the state, it'll actually pull up a map and show you where those transmitters are located at. National Hurricane Center. I know that'll be later into the summertime, but if this is something that interests you, the National Hurricane Center information is actually easy to ingest and easy to understand. I really like it. And Ben says that the Skywarn frequencies for Iowa are not accurate. Well, then you should contact them and tell them to update them. And then, as we were saying earlier, if you haven't yet, check out Ryan Hall, y'all. His page is fantastic with information. His forecasts are really cool. He does an extra channel that goes into a lot more depth if that's something that you're interested in. All right, that's all I had.
So I noticed in chat, and of course, if you mention Ryan Hall, obviously he's got some kind of deal with Radar Omega, because he pushes it out there all the time. And Craig in the chat said he ain't paying for it. Well, that's understandable, because I wasn't either. Mm-hmm. And I still don't. But I did sign up for an account. I did download it. It's got nice features for free. You still get your warning polygons and all that. It's a nice little eye candy app. I'm still pro radarscope, but a guy at work downloaded it over the weekend when the storms were coming up, and he was sending me screenshots of all this that he could do with the app. Of course, he's paying for the subscription, so he can do a little bit more, but the free version is worth a try. because the only thing you need to sign up for an account for is if you want to save custom locations. Like if I want to put Shane on my map and I want to look at Shane's weather or TO up in Wisconsin, like I've done before, I can set those custom locations so it pops up on the map and I can see where the weather's at. But that's the only thing you need to sign up for an account for. You can give it a try for free, and it's probably the next best thing right now for your phone and desktop that Radarscope is.
I love Radarscope. But you said Radar Omega has a free version?
Yep.
Is it on phone for free or is it on desktop?
Oh, no. Okay, you got me there. I forgot. I'm sorry. It is $8.99 on the Apple App Store.
Okay.
All right.
Other than that, it's free for the desktop.
Sorry. No, you have to pay for the subscription to get access to the desktop.
Ah.
That's my bad. That's where I got confused. So I did pay the $9 to download it after seeing my buddy, I was like, okay, I'm interested enough. I paid the $9.
Okay.
But I don't have to pay for a subscription. You can sign up for an account that's free just to save your locations if you want to.
Now, what I was about to say, so once you do the $9, is it done after that, or is it $9 a month, or is it a $9 one time?
No, that's just one time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's one time.
That's not bad at all, because I think doesn't Radarscope? Well, it's free, but it has a subscription for the Pro.
Yeah. So no, you have to pay $10 for Radarscope up front to download it.
I don't think I paid for mine way back when.
Well, you may be grandfathered in.
Quite possibly. So Ben says only radar I use now is Radar Omega with a Gamma subscription.
I mean,
So I'm gonna have to pay the $9 in, and I'll check it out. 'Cause you know me, I'm a nut for anything weather. Did anyone see anybody have any or see any questions go through while I was going through my spiel? Or does anyone have any questions in the chat now? Like I said, chat's hitting.
Oh, we have answers now. We know. So Joe. So what's happening locally?
Look, I don't know about the ham radio community down there. I know they're active in the weather and all that stuff, so I'm sure they're doing something. I just hadn't personally heard about it. I do know, talking with the local agencies down there that do the same work we do, they're not waiting around for the federal government. They're kind of pitching in folks coming all over different agencies to help out and do stuff because, government is slow. But
yeah. And
that's
Craig, Craig, that's why I was showing all the free stuff tonight, buddy.
Where's for free? Oh, I was reading that. You know what? Honestly, guys, right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really follow. Like, I don't know. Maybe Jody can confirm this, but like in Canada, it's hurricanes. We just got the remnants of your hurricanes. We got occasional tornadoes here and there. Nothing like you guys. You guys, your tornadoes.
You get all our sloppy seconds.
Honestly, like 99% in Canada, the worst we get is like a bad snowstorm, right? And we're
other than that, it's usually your weather alerts are aurora alerts.
You know what? You don't see auroras. Like, you see these pictures there. Like, I only saw that once in my life, like where you really saw the aurora.
Hopefully you walked out last week because they were big last week.
It says who?
It says all the pictures I've seen on the internet.
Yeah.
And the pictures,
the pictures that are long exposure, and then you see the full results.
Of course.
Yeah, exactly.
And the live video that I saw from Norway.
Oh yeah, well, that's Norway. But listen, honestly, in Canada, like we put our plumbing 4 feet underground, so we're not like Texas where a little freeze breaks us out. We have shovels and snow plows, so snow, we're not worried about that. Hurricanes don't hit us except for East Coast, really. So
you guys get tornadoes though.
Yeah, but not like you guys.
No, but you still get them because even Reed goes up and chases in Canada.
Yeah, but it's not like you guys. You like, I'm telling you, like I see your movies and your clips, I'm like, holy shit, I would be afraid to live in America. Like, no, like you guys, it seems like everything bad goes there. All the bad weather, the hurricanes, the tornadoes, the earthquakes.
Steve, did you take that?
Can't live in LA because
I actually got that from one of the guys that I process logs for.
Yeah. So see,
that's just as photoshopped as the NASA sky. Come Come on.
That's just overexposed film, huh? Double exposure.
Maybe in like 1995 we'd be like, oh my goodness, that picture. So when nobody knew about Photoshop, that is so Photoshop. It's not funny. Come on.
Here, I'll do you
Good
one
grief.
better.
Good grief. Come on, Ape. You know what I'm talking about. All these people with their.
So there's the email it was in.
There you go.
Yeah, I can email a Photoshop picture too, buddy. You can go buy a bomber jacket with K5Y5 Drone Squad Commander and right there it shows you a rendering on the screen of what it's going to look like. Come on, that's like your picture. That's like your jackets and your customized mugs. It takes 5 seconds. This is 2023, baby. You know, like come on. We could take a video and put Shane's head on top of like Beavis, and Beavis and Butt. You know what? We should do that. What is that called? Where you put someone's face over top of it? It's
Photoshop.
Deep. What is it called? Shit.
Deep fake.
Deep fake. That's it.
Not the side I was thinking of, but yeah.
Yeah.
So I see where
Jab.
Jody says the tornado hunter lives a few blocks away from him, but does most of his work in the U.S. Midwest.
Exactly.
And that reminded me. I will put this plug in here. So Daniel, not our Daniel, but Australian Daniel, he's from Australia, comes up every spring and does chasing in the U.S. And then when it's off season, he chases in Australia. Well, he's a very huge advocate for people getting compensated for their media, their work.
Videos.
Right. So our little weather group that we've had for years, the North Mississippi Storm Chasers and Spotters, we
shameless plug.
Shameless plug. We use him as a media broker.
Oh, nice.
And we made a deal with this guy that got scared and ran out of his house during the Ripley tornado a few weeks ago and went and jumped in his truck under his Kentucky carport. And if you know what that is, that's just a metal carport, standalone.
Metal shed.
But he thought to record video while he was in his truck.
Of
And
course.
trees getting ripped off. And he earned almost $500 for our broker service. out of that.
Wow.
So if you get some incredible video, I got a link for you. I can help you out. But don't be stupid getting the video.
Yeah. That went out on Twitter today. There's an individual that drove into the Rolling Fork tornado, rolled his vehicle, and decided to post the footage on YouTube.
Well, it did work out good for that 16-year-old, was it? The guy that drove the red Chevrolet?
Yeah, the Chevy truck. Yeah, I got a new truck out of the deal.
Flipped it over and went back on its wheels and kept driving home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't do that on purpose.
Yeah, please.
God, no.
There's that's one of the reasons I don't chase anymore. It's just there's just so many people that get out there and don't have a clue what they're doing.
Yeah.
And if you're in a position where you need to get out of the way, and everybody over there's like got their phone pointed towards a tornado, going, "Y'all look at this shit while I film it." Am I really that funny, Daniel?
What?
Oh, no, you are. Go look in the general chat of
I don't.
Discord.
I'm staying out of Discord because we're live, buddy.
And Jody's a part of it. Canadians.
Of course.
All right, so you guys, you kids, join us in the Discord, and you can see motherfucker. Oh, Jody, didn't I send you some free shit?
What's this?
That's not
That's
the
all you
same
get.
kid.
That's all you get.
This side of the wrecking ball. 73 Bean. Good to see you. Take care.
Bean,
I want to know more
bubble
about
wrap
this.
girlfriend.
What's it? KH6WI is talking about a show that was canceled because the cast died in a tornado.
I hadn't heard about that one.
You
There
know?
was a show canceled because Tim Samaras and his crew were killed. That's several years ago, but
That was a
Joel
piece.
Taylor.
yep. Joel didn't die in a
Oh,
storm chase
he didn't
event.
die
That
in
was
it.
Tim Samaras and his son.
Yep.
And there was a couple other. If you just Google Tim Samaras, you can find that out.
Yeah, so what that tornado done was, and Shane, correct me if I'm wrong, but when they increase in strength, they hook to the right. When they decrease, they hook to the left. And so this one grew, what was it, a mile? I mean, it was huge. I don't think one's ever been recorded to expand that quickly, and just got them caught up.
Yeah, I was on the south side of that same tornado, and they were on the northwest side of it. They were going to come in because they were out of position, and they were coming down that road. Then it shifted, and when it shifted, it grew and expanded, and it just took them out.
Wow,
pretty sad.
How do we go from storm chasers in a TIV or whatever it's called to this guy died in like a Prius? Like what is he driving around to go storm? Like what kind of car was he driving?
It was a rental car. Yeah,
dude, come on, really?
He'd been a chaser for years though.
Dude, that thing is destroyed.
Oh yeah,
like that's as if God took a pop can and went like that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like that's scary.
What do you think a Prius is? I mean,
a tornado measuring device.
Not to
How many Priuses did this tornado squash?
And the Samaras and stuff, they were in like a 2500 HD pickup.
He was in a car this time.
He was in a car.
They were in a rental car. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Dude.
He wasn't in his normal truck.
No, not to speak ill of like that, but that was a dumb choice. Like that car is like a tin can.
And then it got a news station crew too that had their storm chase vehicle out there.
Yep.
Wow.
Tim and Paul and Carl was the other guy's name. I couldn't remember Carl's name.
I am so curious how people get into like to just have that drive, like that guy from Australia that comes back and forth just to chase storms. Like I don't know. Must be they must be addicted to the adrenaline.
Oh yeah,
it's a blast, dude.
If
you've never done it before, it's a blast.
He's got
I can guarantee you I shit my pants. That's for sure.
He's got a little Subaru he keeps in a mini storage. For when he comes over, he gets it out of the mini storage.
Yeah.
But
a little geo tracker.
I'll tell you, the Tupelo tornado several years ago, I should have had the video queued up, but I didn't think nothing about it till now. But you can hear it. He gets on the radio. He's a ham radio operator, and he uses his VK call sign on the 2-meter repeater. That's a Skywarn net's going on, and everybody just silence. He's trying to give out an emergency report of the funnel and contact with the ground, and it's a tornado now. And they're like, "What was your call?"
They would have get him in the log.
I was say, Stroke Whiskey 5, right?
Net control was all screwed up. What? VK what?
Victor, what?
They're like, you're 5'9", and everybody's trying to get a contact.
He doesn't have a sugar baby in there. I'll show my
ham radio non-techie says it's all fun and games till a tornado throws a Volvo at you.
Yeah, exactly. I'll share this. Let's see. Window. Are we boring you?
No, go ahead.
Come on, where's it at? There we go. Jesus. That's not it. I'm not going to share the sound because I swear a lot. That was mine. I was in Shawnee, Oklahoma when I caught that one.
Oh, no, sir.
Yep.
That's massive.
Yeah, it's huge.
Yeah,
it was an F4.
We don't have that. We don't
when it was all said and done. I miss it. I do. I've been a few times after that, but for the most part, not much. That's my other YouTube channel. So if y'all want to see ham radio related stuff, it's over on the Texas Aviator channel. There's gonna be hot air balloon stuff over there too.
We're gonna try to share that video I was just talking about. You say you got to click something with the sound?
Yeah, when you click share, there's a thing at the bottom left corner that says share that window with sound.
You have to do the center.
Oh, you have to do it in Chrome.
No.
It won't let.
No.
Yeah, Chrome tab. Yeah. Or
Yeah, so
entire
let's-
screen.
Entire screen will do it.
There you go.
All right. Let's tell me if you can hear it. When
No.
hear it?
Can't hear it.
No.
Okay, we got to do something else then. Hang on.
You just have to share it. Just share it with sound.
Since we're doing
I'm
video,
gonna- I'm going to create an echo while y'all are talking, but
That's
Here we
fine.
go.
That's fine.
A VK to FSR for report.
It looks like it's dead center of town right now, but there's two different spots.
A VK to FSR for report.
nobody's coming back to it.
Okay, guys, I just got your report in the National Weather Service on the roping, and they
Might have the wrong PO
able to
time.
hear that, and they said please keep them posted on anything further. Of course, they'd issued that extended that tornado warning across there, but yes, they were glad to hear that we got some folks on the ground.
we're gonna see a tornado go over them.
Twisting storm. It's an estimate, but I think it's crossing the color right now, headed northeast.
Yeah.
VK to FSR, be able to make sure you got me on this frequency, please. Do I not have a PO tone? Do I have a PO tone?
Yeah.
Okay, the station calling there, call time, please.
What?
Thank you, sir. VK2 FSRV, mobile spotter, currently on the intersection of 7, 8 and 4, 5, watching the wall cloud, unobstructed view.
VK2, give me the rest of it, please.
Victor Kilo 2, Foxtrot, Sierra Romeo, Victor, Daniel Shaw on spotter network.
VK2 Foxtrot, Sierra Radio, okay? And so you're in Pueblo and you're watching the wall cloud.
No. I'm in Australia.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a pretty big one. Let's see if we got actual footage of it. There was one, he ran away from it.
Here, let me show you this. Let me show you this video while you're looking. Oh,
How you
can
stop
I show the video? Let me show you this. It's an older video, but take a look at this.
Ooh, Brandon Ivy. I just want to ask one question. Why?
What's that?
Was he stuck? There's no need to get that close.
He bolted into the ground. He's in
Oh,
a
so he was
CID.
stuck. Oh, okay. Gotcha.
No, he wanted to be in the middle. He bolted to the
Gotcha.
ground. At the beginning of the video, there's another video. You hear his hydraulics going to the ground. Look at this.
Nope.
That is
absolutely
insane.
not.
Pretty
I would
crazy.
be kidding myself.
I mean, if you're in a vehicle that you know is going to sustain it, I mean,
Mm-mm.
the pucker factors it would be. I mean,
I'm
I'd be
almost
digging
to the
pieces of
roof right
cotton
now.
out of
It's like
my.
turtle. It's like a turtle head right now.
Scott says Chrome is how they get you.
Mm-hmm.
You could use DuckDuckGo. I think Tio uses that.
I wish I could remember the video that was related to the one I was showing. You seen where Daniel Shaw was sitting at the on-ramp to a couple of interstates there, or highways. So, on-ramps have big valleys in between them, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can see this one inexperienced storm chaser that freaked the heck out, and he goes like 70 miles an hour down off in that valley. He's like, I'm driving into the ditch. And he had to call a tow truck to get him out. He's like, I'm stuck.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, you're stuck.
I don't. It's a whole nother world that I'm not used to, is this storm chasers thing.
It's a lot of it's fun if you do it safely.
You should come
And
try it.
If you've never chased before, I highly suggest finding somebody around you that will take you out. My hot air balloon instructors asked me to take him out on a chase sometime. Get ready, because you're only going to catch a tornado one out of every 40th time you go out there. There's not a high success rate.
Or I'm only going to.
But you only need to catch one for it to be memorable.
I'm only doing it if we can look like Mad Max going out there.
Of course.
Like the TIV vehicle looks like a Mad Max vehicle. So if we were in one of those and we could all dress like we were a post-apocalyptic war, I would totally be down.
Shane, you remember when the tornado tours was blowing up?
Oh yeah.
Until some of them got stupid and
died.
15 passenger cargo van that's made for regular highway driving.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
Ground.
Sorry, hiking and Hammond. I'm not gonna storm chase from a hot air balloon.
I think cool if you did.
Peer pressure.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember that episode where you talked about balloon, in the hot air balloon, and how you could use the jet stream, the different layers to direct you where you want to go, and let's prove it during that tornado. That's what we can do there.
Yeah, it worked the same.
Just go up 500 feet, Shane. Don't worry about it. Just go up 500 feet, man. All right, let's go.
That's the next level up from all these guys doing the drone footage, flying their drones into the tornadoes. Like,
oh yeah,
I'll raise you with my hot air balloon.
I see your drone. I raise you with a hot air balloon.
K8MRD is confused. He said, "Remember when this was a ham radio show?" No,
that's coffee and ham radio.
No,
nope.
That's on Sundays or Saturdays and Thursdays,
and every other day of the week.
Oh man,
man,
they decided to go live.
I almost got a headache from Jim and Ape and T.O. before the show, man. It's like they was talking all this technical ham radio stuff on a Tuesday night.
I was like, you're not supposed to be thinking that hard on Tuesday. You don't do math on stream. We just like to hang out. On Tuesday's supposed to be, we now Scout and Mike put out two cool videos today. Yep. If you haven't seen that, Scout 75 and Mike, put your link in the chat if you can. If not, I'll have somebody put it in there. Two great videos tonight, ham radio related. So that's the only ham radio you get when you come to the clubhouse is Scout and Mike. We usually put out a video right ahead of time. Or if you're on a Tuesday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Mike does Technician Tuesday. So if you want to make a 10-meter contact with Mike, then Tuesdays at 3 p.m. Central Time, you can check out Mike's stream.
Nice. Hey, Greg, what's up, man? K6 EGG in the house. So
there we go.
That was his video from tonight.
What's that?
Who's going to watch
Mike's. I just dropped.
Oh, okay, cool. The one that him and Scout put out today. They do a playlist, and then their playlist feeds into the clubhouse. So we thank you guys for that. Yeah. We appreciate it. What else, gents?
I don't know. Me and Joe are not the people to ask about weather or alerts.
So. I thought Izzo was going to join us tonight. I saw him in the chat. Did he not make it?
No.
We're an hour and 20 into this.
He got called away for something. They had some project, something or another up there in the Great White North. So
they're arguing over whether they have a barn door or a letdown door, whatever it's called.
No. They're arguing over whether or not to put PL tones on the repeater.
Oh. Sorry, K8MRD. Sorry, Mike. K8MRD is at 3 o'clock Central Time. The other Mike comes after Scout, 75. Usually around 6:45 Central Time.
Yeah, because K8MRD did Technician Tuesday today.
Yeah, every Tuesday.
Every Tuesday. 10 meters.
Where were you?
He was FT4 in this afternoon.
Was it?
Oh?
Yeah.
Was SSBN not working?
Yeah, I don't know. I just jumped in before I said the heck with work and went home, and he was FT4 and had the grid tracker in the background being all fancy.
I'm sure Andy Cowley loved that. Because he just loves that FT8, FT4, all that fun stuff.
FTN.
FT.
I
FT
just-
or nothing.
I really sometimes I get a little emotional about all this FT stuff, and nobody talks about JT65 no more.
How do you do JT65?
Olivia.
The exact same way. It just takes 3 minutes longer each transition. I don't know.
Can you do it
That's
through
the problem.
WSJTX?
Yeah,
Okay.
it takes
I'll try it.
forever.
All
And when
right.
FT8 come out, it was like, oh my god, this is great. This takes no time. And then FT4, and I was like, oh, my brain is
Cut it in half. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cut it in half. What about JS8 call?
That's
Have y'all
done
done
off
that?
Yep.
Yeah, I've tried about all the digital modes, but
That's off of FL Digi, right?
yeah.
I mean, we're an hour and 20. I figure we should mention ham radio. Sorry, guys.
When you get into those digital modes where you type with your keyboard and stuff, I don't really fit in because a lot of that is like CW lingo and stuff. And I'm like, what?
Huh? Yeah, the ape says JS8 call is the worst. So it doesn't look like I'll be joining that revelation.
I get emails every week
Abe's
from
got to have
the.
a call sign to use that stuff. So
He's just going to use the Toad's call sign.
Yeah, there you go.
Right.
Yeah, I get emails like every week from the JS call Google I/O talking about their weekly net or contest or something they do.
What other digital modes are there? The
Chat
FTs?
GPT.
That's not a digital mode. That's
Sure it is.
OpenAI. Which is
Yeah.
awesome, by the way, because I had it write me a German Kolsch beer recipe today. And it was actually pretty spot on.
I was gonna say you're
guys-
bringing
you
that
guys
to
really-
Huntsville, right?
You guys,
You're bringing that to Huntsville.
Maybe. We'll see.
you guys really go on ChatGPT with your computers,
Yeah.
just like that. You're not worried about, some
They already
nonsense.
have all the information.
Where do you think they get the information from?
I mean, we're all on TikTok,
No.
so it's okay.
I mean, I'm already a ham, so my call sign pretty much gives away all that.
Yeah, I know, but it's just I don't know. I'm not feeding into the system.
I'm not.
It's
worried
really
about
cool how it works, though. It's done a lot. I've asked it several
Yeah, it's like
several
Google.
in-depth conversations.
It's like Google when you do the quotation marks. That's really what it is. Like, think about it. Like, no, most of the things that people question, right? Because if you go Google and you put a quotation mark, it'll give you precise.
Mhm.
It'll give you.
Ape says my computer isn't even connected to the internet.
But
Scott, thanks for the
Google.
556, buddy.
Google when you put the quotation marks, it's like a direct, like it filters your
Shaky Grid, thanks, buddy.
search requirements, right? I don't know. ChatGPT most of the time it just seems like useless regurgitation of information that people are putting out there. Like, hey, I asked ChatGPT what the best person in the world is, and it said XYZ. Okay, I don't know. No, but seriously, like, have you guys
Yeah,
seen
but
it?
you're brave man.
Revolutionary.
Have we what now? You cut out.
Have you actually seen GPT put out something that's like, oh, that's interesting or
Yeah,
different?
my beer recipe.
Okay, why don't you take your beer recipe it gave you and just do a reverse search on that? I'm dead serious. Like,
You mean to pull
must
up
be.
Chat GPT and let's ask it a question?
let's ask it a question that's like,
Okay.
oh wow, that's doing revolutionary. Come on,
Okay. Because you have to pay for it now.
you do.
Do you really?
Yeah. All the free slots are gone.
By the way, just to say, 7 weeks, 2 days, 11 hours, 34 minutes, and 4 seconds until Dayton Convention. Be there or be square.
Are you gonna be there?
Yeah, man.
What about that Denali you was looking at, man? You make a deal?
Oh yeah. Did you make a deal on that?
Why are we talking about that here?
My bad.
Oh, it's busy tonight.
Oh, see, you pay that money and it
there
ain't
we
worth
go.
nothing.
I didn't pay anything for it.
Share your screen. Share your screen.
I
wanna see
am.
this.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Hold
let's do this.
on. Jeez.
Ask it for a pancake recipe. Let's see if it's something new that Betty Crocker didn't come up with. Let's go. Come on. I'll
It's
wait next
there. What
Hey,
should I ask it? What do you want me to
Well,
ask
let's ask our chat. Chat, let's ask ChatGPT something that, you know.
Do not leave this in the hands of chat.
Why not, right?
It's got to be clean.
Yes.
I was gonna say, ask it the Smoking Apes call sign. See what it comes back with.
Oh,
No, I don't want to do that.
that's good. It may be. It may be really
find
good.
him, and I don't want to. I don't want to do that. What can we ask it?
Who is the real Nigerian prince who has $35 million to give me?
No, come on. It has to be realistic.
All right.
That takes too long for Shane to type.
Exactly.
Matt goes, doesn't work. I tried already. No, seriously. Let's ask it a question.
Yeah.
And you know what? While you ask the question there, I'll ask the question on Google. I'll look for the answer on Google.
What's the best HF ham radio?
Oh, it's not going to give an answer.
What's the best Tuesday night ham radio show?
Yeah, there you go.
There.
That
You
doesn't
can't
talk
give it
about ham radio.
You can't give it subjective questions, right?
So, my goodness.
Oh, well, so that's the thing.
No leading questions, though.
Well,
Yeah, probably so, Sam. We're probably done with the weather segment.
Dang it.
Why is FT8 killing ham radio? Mike wants to know.
for distant contacts.
So I put it. What is the best ham radio antenna for distant contacts from Texas? So we'll see. Let's see what Chat GPT says.
Oh, it's really having to think.
See? No definitive answer.
I just had a crazy idea about going for a vanity call, but it's already taken. N0CAL.
See, it's right. There's no one best, in quotes, ham radio antenna.
Listen, if you have to start paying for ChatGPT to give you that answer, just give a super chat here. We've been saying that for the last friggin' year.
Mm-hmm.
Yagi, dipole, those are just the generic. Like, here's what it is. This is a glorified search engine.
Baker has a good question.
Okay, what's
Let's
Baker
go.
got? I'm gonna see if I can copy that out.
What is the airspeed of this one?
I lost it. There it is.
Bonus points if it gets it right.
That should be airspeed velocity.
Let me tell you what Google search has already given me. I'll put it in the.
It's probably going to say, "What? Why are you asking me this?"
What does it say? And I can't read it.
It says the airspeed velocity of an undulating swallow is a popular question that originated from the scene in the movie Monty Python and the Search for the Holy Grail. In the movie, the question is asked in a context of medieval knight trying to cross the bridge guarded by a keeper who demands to know the answer before allowing him to pass. In reality, the airspeed velocity of an undulating swallow can vary depending on the species, the age, sex, and other factors. However, if we assume that the question is referring to an African or European swallow, the answer is still not straightforward. It depends on whether the swallow is flying solo or in a flock, the weather conditions, the purpose of the flight. According to some estimates, an unladen European swallow's airspeed velocity could be around 11 meters per second or 24 miles per hour, while an African swallow's airspeed velocity could be between 17 meters or 38 miles per hour. However, these are just rough estimates, and the actual speed can vary widely. In summary, while the question is fun and popular reference, the answer is not straightforward, and the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow can vary depending on various factors.
So Daniel had that answer for you. Was done with the first paragraph. And
I also had is a quote from 1975 film Monty Python and the Holy Grail. The question is often referred to as online as the way of calling a topic or question overly trivial or technical. Boo, yeah, go Google. And Bing would do the same bloody thing. That's
go ahead, Shane.
Question.
What is the meaning of life?
That's going to take a while.
That's so subjective. Can you imagine the 50 paragraph report based on every religion and mindset and psychology that it's going to give you?
So that, I mean, that's what ChatGPT is to cheat on your essay or to make a good blog post without having to type anything.
Ultimately, the meaning of life is a deeply personal and individualistic concept that can be shaped by one's culture, environment, or worldview. It is up to each person to explore his question and discover their own unique answer.
And see, I'm going to say ChatGPT is wrong. It is a red ale produced by Tarbanks Brewery in North Carolina.
Jay Baker says, so it gave a ham answer. It depends.
Nice.
That's right.
All right, let's see if I can reverse find this Irish stout that you are.
What are we looking at here?
I asked it, can you create me an Irish stout recipe for 5 gallons?
Oh,
And it's writing it out.
Scott, K0WAV, wants to ask ChatGPT,
Okay.
how many Ham Radio Clubhouse shows have talked about ham radio?
No.
Oh,
Yeah, for Willand, you know, I told you it was subjective and pure speculation that we would only go for an hour.
Yeah, absolutely.
It was just a thought.
I got one for you.
Yeah.
It doesn't know, does it?
Nope. Doesn't know.
I seen as an AI. Okay.
Yeah.
Just say you don't know.
Okay, go ahead, Daniel.
No, I have a stout recipe. I have a recipe for you if you want.
Yeah, scroll it. Does it match this one?
Well, this one's from Bull City. I got 9 pounds of Maris Otter, 1 pound of flaked oats, 8 ounces of caramel 60, 8 ounces of chocolate malt, 8 ounces of roasted barley, 1 ounce of Northern Brewer, 1 ounce of Kent Golding, 1 item
It's close.
tablet, 0.5 teaspoons of yeast nutrient, and 2 packages of London ale.
It's close.
Sorry.
But this uses East Kent Golding and Fuggles. Mike says, question, is the after chat video after chat? I don't know how many people we can have on video.
25.
So we'll have to find out. I think it's
25.
unlimited. Okay.
I think we can.
Otherwise, it's talking heads. I have no idea. We can absolutely. We can nitro boost a server and get more if we need to.
So.
Okay. Anything else?
No, I just think that it's, you know, for me, ChatGPT, I've watched a lot of videos. People are like, oh, look at this. It's so cool. And it's like, yeah, it's because they've cut a lot of features off, right?
Right.
Like it can't be subjective. It can't, like, it's got so many constraints. So is it truly AI? To me, it kind of seems
AI-ish.
like AI-ish. It's a AI-ish search engine-ish kind of a thing.
But one thing I like about it is, like, so if I would have asked it about this beer recipe, if I would have said, can you make this recipe using liquid malt extract, it would rewrite the recipe using liquid malt instead of the actual grains.
Does it mean it would be a good? Like, does it? Because, you know, like,
I mean, it matches the style.
Yeah, but I know, like, but like, you know, sometimes it's just some of those things are just done mathematical conversions, but like, would it actually produce a good product? You know what I mean?
I don't know. Where are we at on we're at let me refresh that. $4,835 for Scott. Thank you guys.
Not bad considering we were sitting at 4,700 when we started the stream.
Yeah, absolutely.
So there you go, Shane.
I have to take off.
I like that.
It's a stout time.
I hear you. Oh, remove and stop. All right. So do y'all want to wrap it up?
Let's wrap it up.
Yeah. We went 35 minutes over, so I apologize for that. Not really. Discord link. Someone want to spam the Discord link right quick?
Got it. Grab that. See if I can get put on timeout.
Right. Mike says we are 35. Whoa, hold on. Mike says we're 35 minutes under.
That'd be 25
Our 2 hour
minutes,
mark.
right?
Well, he's actually, Mike.
Math on stream. Hey.
Comment how you like that cigar. Mike said he was trying one of the cigars that I sent him, so I'm curious how you like that cigar. Join us on Discord. The rest of the talking heads are in there now. How many's in there? I haven't looked. Last one, there's 11 people in there right now.
20,
So if you would
11,
like, if y'all would like to keep this train rolling, hop into Discord. Those guys. Oh, I see it populating. There's 12,
Filling up
13.
fast.
I see it. And if you don't have your camera on, I think it's unlimited. But if you have your camera on, we can only do 25. So just join up with audio only first. Mike says we'll have to hear about it on Discord, so I will hop into Discord for just a few minutes. And thank you to the 90 people that are still on with us. Thank you to everyone in the green text that are channel members, channel supporters. We appreciate you guys. We got a really cool announcement coming for the Extra by April. Sorry, had a brain fart. We have a really cool announcement for that. Not sponsored by anybody. We're going to buy this thing and be great, do great things with it. Anybody got anything else?
No.
Smash that like button.
Well, Joe, you've got contests this weekend. We got CUSA parties all weekend.
That's right. Yep. We're going to try to Louisiana, Mississippi, and Missouri. Please copy.
So you may get Kyle and Joe Brett in the same day.
That's right.
Wow. I may hop on and play a little 10 meters to see if I can hit you guys.
If you're looking for Kyle as a contact, he will be running the station Whiskey Zero Whiskey.
Whiskey Zero Whiskey. All right. Well, I'm going to say 73. Thanks for joining us tonight. Each one of us have a YouTube channel. The links are in the description of the video. Thank you to all of you that blew up my video that I put out this week. I appreciate it. I'm going to hit the button.
Video?
I did. You should check it out. It's about the Ham Radio Go Kit Challenge. So I'm going to say 73. Thanks. Awkward Wave.
73 all.
Bye.
73 all.
Bye.
73.
Now I can eat my dinner.